Hi everyone, it's me Simone. Welcome to Snap Back Body Raw Weight Loss Camp. To sign up for the weight loss camp, go to my website at snapbackbodyraw.com to sign up. Every day you'll have videos where I prepare foods, give you information about raw foods and how to prepare them. Every week we have a live class where I will prepare a delicious meal. I'll give you more information about raw foods, and most importantly, I will answer your questions. You'll be able to ask questions, and that's every week in our live class. You'll also have access to our Facebook group, which is a private group of our members of our team of our weight loss camp, where you can share your successes, you can share your recipes. So go to my website again at snapbackbodyraw.com to get more information and pricing. And today I'm doing a video about what is raw food. One of our weight loss campers who's joined the Snap Back Body Weight Loss Camp, one of our weight loss campers, she asked the question, what is raw food? And she asked that I make a video about it, and I thought that was a great idea. I explain about raw food in each of the videos that I do, but you get those every day, once a day, but this way I can compile all of that information into one video. So she asked the question, what is raw food? So what I will do is talk about all of the different types of foods that are included in a raw diet. I will talk about the temperature of the foods, and I will talk about the enzymes in the food, and I will also talk about sprouting. Okay, so we'll go through the types of foods, the temperature of the food, the enzymes that are important to us on a raw diet, and sprouting. We'll go through those four components. So a raw food diet is a plant-based diet. A plant-based diet are foods that grow from the ground. They grow from the ground. So that's what our raw food diet is. So we're looking at a plant-based diet, and some examples of what we can eat. Fruits. I mean, we have delicious fruits that are in season at different times of the year, so fruits are a part of it. Vegetables, obviously, including our leafy vegetables, are a part of our diets. We have legumes, which are your beans, your peas, and your peanuts. Those are a part of our diet, and we'll make some delicious raw hummus one day with garbanzo beans, so legumes are a part of a raw diet. We have sap, which is our sweetness, which comes from, think of the maple tree, the maple syrup that comes from those trees. That's where we're getting sap, and that's a delicious sweetness we'll use. Maybe in a cheesecake we'll use that so that you can see the sap, and that so that we can actually eat the cheesecake. But we also have sprouts. There are a lot of sprouts available. You can get them in the produce section of your stores, and sprouts are a part of a raw diet. We also have mushrooms, and mushrooms add a lot of bulk to the foods. I love adding mushrooms to my goddess salads that I make because the mushrooms add so much bulk. And also coconuts. Remember, we did the ice cream that we did last week, and we used some of the meat from the coconut for that, and it was absolutely delicious. So those are some of the foods. Remember, it's a plant-based diet. These are things that grow from the ground. Those are the foods that are incorporated into a raw diet. And now the temperature of the foods is very important. The magic number is 118. 118. 118 degrees Fahrenheit is the magic number. We want to keep our food at a temperature lower than 118 degrees. And why that's important is we have enzymes in the food, and we want to keep the enzymes alive. So 118 degrees, that is the magic number. On our dehydrators, when I dehydrate, I keep my number at 104 degrees. And that's because if you set the temperature at 104 degrees, it can get a little warmer than 104 degrees in your food dehydrator. So in my food dehydrator, I like to set it at 104. That's a good, safe number, just to ensure that the temperature is staying below 118 at all times. Now our enzymes, we'll talk about our enzymes, and that directly ties into why it's so important to keep the temperature below 118 degrees. So with our enzymes, the enzymes we're focused on right now are the digestive enzymes and the nutritive or the nutrition enzymes. So the digestive enzymes and the nutrition enzymes that are in the food, those are the enzymes that we're focused on. The digestive enzymes are really important. Those stay active as as long as the temperature is below 118 degrees. So the digestive enzymes are active when the temperature is below 118 degrees. What's important about that is that those digestive enzymes, when you eat the food, as soon as the food gets into your stomach, those digestive enzymes start digesting the food. So the food digests itself. So your body doesn't have to work overtime to digest the food. Raw food digests itself. It does its own work. Imagine a house that cleaned itself, where you didn't have to clean it or you didn't have to hire someone to clean it. The house just cleaned itself. This is what the digestive enzymes do. They digest the food itself. Raw food digests itself. So if the food is cooked and you eat it, it's going to sit in the top part of your stomach for 30 to 60 minutes. It's just going to sit there. Then it goes to another part and then it starts digesting. The body has to work really hard to digest the food. And that's why a lot of people after a meal, they feel tired or sluggish depending on what they ate. The body's really working to get that food digested. Well, with raw foods, those foods are digesting themselves. They're doing their own work. So after a raw meal, even when you are full, you have energy, you're ready to go. It's like you just fed your body energy. So that's the exciting thing. So those are the digestive enzymes. The nutritive enzymes, the nutrition enzymes are important as well. Those stay intact. So you're getting more nutrition with a raw food. So when you keep that number below 118 degrees, you have the digestive enzymes intact and you have the nutritive enzymes intact, and that's very important. And when we're looking at the nutrition, a lot of times when we have food cravings, it's because our body needs a certain nutrition. Now on a raw diet, that's a good thing, because sometimes you'll say, oh, today I want oranges, or I want kale, or I want cashews. You're really listening to your body about what it wants. With sprouting, what that does is sprouting increases the nutritive value of the foods 100 to 1,000%. And sprouting is a very easy process. Most of us did this when we were little, when we were in the 3rd or 4th grades for a science project at school. Some of you might have little ones now who are doing it, but you take the beans and you soak them. And then you just make sure they stay wet, and you let them sit on the counter for about 2 days. You want to check them, and depending on the length of the sprout, that's when you'll know when to stop the sprouting process. But you also rinse them off every few hours as well. And I will do a video where we sprout some beans and then maybe we'll sprout some beans and make a dip for nachos. So I will do a video like that. But sprouting again increases the nutrition value of the food 100 to 1,000%. So that is an excellent way to feed our bodies, to give our bodies great nutrition. So this raw diet, it's a win-win-win plus plus plus. I am actually shooting this video. This is actually day 9. I lost during the first week 7 pounds, and that was eating what I wanted to eat, when I wanted to eat it, and as much as I wanted to eat of the foods. That's 7 pounds. I'm excited about that. I feel good. It was seven pounds that I just gave away. So I'm excited that you're here. If you want to get more information or to join the weight loss camp, remember, go to my website at snapbackbodyraw.com. Sign up. I'd love to have you. Thank you so much again, Debbie, for the idea for the video. If you have questions, leave them in the comments below. Go to my website, join. You can ask your questions every week. I'm excited that you're here. Have a great day.